Hey there everybody, welcome to HealthWell. Did you know that 1 in 10 Americans are affected by liver and biliary diseases? The liver is one of the biggest organs in the body, with a vast array of roles that support optimal health. For example, it produces bile that assists with the smooth digestion of fats, generates blood plasma proteins, and converts glucose to glycogen for storage. Furthermore, the liver is responsible for filtering drugs and toxins from our blood, along with fighting infections in the body. However, many people suffer from liver complications, and it can be challenging to identify them considering their varying symptoms. To help ease your difficulty, we have listed the most common liver disease symptoms that you should watch out for. Number 1. Pain. One of the most common symptoms of liver disease is pain. It is usually felt in the right upper quadrant of the abdomen, which is the area beneath your right nipple or in the middle of your ribs. However, the intensity of this pain can vary from person to person. For example, some people can complain of a dull, throbbing pain, while others have to deal with a sharp, stabbing sensation that might make it difficult to breathe. Furthermore, there are times when people can feel the pain radiating to their back or their right shoulder. Number 2. Nausea and vomiting. Nausea and vomiting are some of the first emerging symptoms of liver disease. The liver is a vital organ for detoxification that also assists with digestion. However, if any organ is dealing with an illness of any sort, its normal functions will be compromised. Therefore, the body's regular ability to carry out detoxification and digestion is affected, which leads to nausea and vomiting. Number 3. Fever. Another common and early symptom of liver disease is fever. When your body fights against harmful toxins or bacteria, it automatically increases its temperature. This is a built-in defense mechanism of your immune system. The body raises its temperature to kill the harmful bacteria or pathogens since they are unable to survive at these high temperatures. However, long periods of high temperature are harmful to the body itself, which is why the fever must be controlled. Number 4. Excessive fatigue. Exhaustion is a symptom of several diseases, so it can be tricky to identify your condition with this symptom. However, if you're getting plenty of sleep but still feel drained, then you need to look deeper. The liver is a key organ in removing toxins from the body system and is an important organ for digestion, especially in the digestion of fat. When the liver is unable to detoxify the body of toxins and harmful substances, they begin attacking the body. Additionally, the inability of the liver to assist with digestion leads to poor nutrient absorption. Both these factors contribute to making you feel tired and weak. The body not only has to fight harder against toxins, but it is also unable to obtain vital nutrients. Number 5. Loss of appetite. It's no surprise that frequent nausea and vomiting will be hard on your appetite. Loss of appetite is an inevitable symptom of liver disease. People usually don't feel comfortable eating due to the fear of vomiting, and persistent nausea leads to extreme food aversion. Number 6. Weight loss. As discussed before, liver disease goes hand in hand with nausea, vomiting, and loss of appetite. All these factors combined lead to weight loss, which is another common symptom. Furthermore, the digestive functioning of the liver is also compromised. It is unable to ensure the optimal absorption of nutrients in the condition of disease, which is another cause of rapid weight loss. Number 6. Yellow discoloration or jaundice. If you think you're looking paler than usual, then you might need to visit your doctor. Liver disease can cause a condition known as jaundice, which is also a common symptom. It causes the skin, the whites of the eyes, and the mucous membranes of the body to turn yellow. This yellow discoloration is caused by a pigment known as bilirubin that is naturally produced in the body. When the liver is damaged due to disease, the bilirubin levels increase in the bloodstream. Bilirubin is a bile pigment that has a yellow-orange color. Therefore, the increased bilirubin concentration begins to deposit in the skin, whites of the eyes, and mucous membranes, causing yellow discoloration. This discoloration is also known as jaundice. Number 7. Bruising. People who are suffering from liver disease may find that they bruise more often and far easier. Since the liver is famous for its numerous functions, a very important function of this organ is synthesizing coagulation factors for the blood. These factors prevent excessive blood thinning, along with the prevention of excessive bleeding and bruising in cases of trauma. When the liver is damaged due to disease, its ability to synthesize these coagulation factors decreases. It can also completely stop in more advanced stages. Therefore, people with liver disease end up becoming more prone to bruising. Number 8. Itching. Some people with liver disease complain of itching. However, this is not your regular itch on the nose, as it's far more intense than your normal feeling of itchiness. It is usually not limited to a single area of the body and can be a constant feeling. This itching is incredibly uncomfortable. A diseased liver is unable to properly circulate and metabolize bile salts. This leads to their accumulation in the bloodstream and eventually under the skin. Therefore, consistent itchiness usually results from high levels of bile salts that have accumulated underneath the surface of the skin. Number 9. Dark urine. Now, this one is quite easy to identify. Another frequently observed symptom of liver disease is darker colored urine. We know you might be wondering that urine becomes darker due to dehydration as well. However, this color is darker than the one due to dehydration, since this color is imparted by bilirubin. As we discussed earlier, bilirubin is a bile pigment. In liver disease, the level of bilirubin rises in the bloodstream. This blood is then passed through the kidneys that carry out filtration. Bilirubin is then filtered out of the blood and is excreted in the urine, which explains its altered color. Number 10. Pale stools. Just like urine, the color of stools is also different in the case of liver disease. Stools get their color from bile salts. However, since the liver produces these salts, their production and flow are affected in the condition of liver disease. The lack of bile salts in the body leads to pale or clay-colored stools. Therefore, a different colored stool is one of the most obvious and recognizable signs of liver disease in the body that we can easily identify. Number 11. Swelling. The liver is responsible for synthesizing proteins. These proteins are vital for a number of processes, one of which is the healthy regulation of body fluids. These proteins help to retain water in the blood. However, the fluid balance is affected when the liver is unable to synthesize the essential proteins. Therefore, this fluid can then accumulate in the legs, ankles, and even in the abdominal cavity. This condition is known as edema or swelling. Due to fluid accumulation, these areas feel heavy and tight, and it becomes difficult to move the affected body part. Number 12. Hormonal imbalances. Liver disease has quite an impact on your body's hormonal balance. While there are several causative factors for hormonal imbalances, liver disease can also be identified by hormonal imbalances. A diseased liver is unable to clear or metabolize adrenal androgens. This causes an increase in androstenedione levels, which is then converted to estrogen, causing an increase in female hormones in males. The increase in these hormones can cause gynecomastia, which is the enlargement of breast tissue in men. Additionally, due to liver disease, men may experience erectile dysfunction, poor sex drive, and even shrinking of testicles in certain conditions such as liver cirrhosis. Number 13. High blood pressure and varicose veins. Liver disease can affect the pressure within the liver that directly affects the liver's blood flow. An increase in blood pressure in a vein called portal vein leads to decreased blood flow in the liver. This causes the blood vessels to become swollen and enlarged due to sluggish blood circulation. The portal circulation around the liver is affected, and it causes the veins to swell up as well. These swollen veins are commonly known as varicose veins. They are fragile and can rupture to bleed very easily due to the high blood pressure caused due to liver disease. Number 14. Muscle loss. We're sure that by now you've become aware of the liver's protein synthesizing properties. These proteins have a wide variety of functions, from fluid balance to muscle building. When a diseased liver fails to synthesize proteins or decreases the amount of protein produced, this affects your body's muscle mass. The lack of proteins in the body due to the liver's inability to synthesize them and a decrease in external protein intake due to loss of appetite causes the body to lose muscle mass. Unfortunately, it doesn't take much time before muscle wasting becomes obvious. Number 15. Confusion. The liver removes ammonia from the bloodstream. Ammonia is a waste product that is produced as a result of protein metabolism. In liver disease, this ammonia is not removed from the system and accumulates in the brain. This high concentration of ammonia in the brain can cause you to feel confused and mentally absent most of the time. Furthermore, if this condition is left unchecked over a long period of time, it can lead to hepatic encephalopathy and coma. Have you found yourself experiencing any of these symptoms? Do you know anyone that is currently showing these symptoms? Now that you are aware of these signs and symptoms, you should contact your doctor immediately so that you or your loved ones can be diagnosed and treated promptly. Here are 2 more videos you might find interesting. Feel free to choose the one you like. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos on health, subscribe to the channel.